Pokey Misfits Rip and Ship Shop Tuesday night show. Coming in at a clean 12:30-ish on what used to be a Tuesday. Welcome back. If it's your first time, welcome here. I am the Pokey Jester. This is the Pokey Misfits Rip and Ship Shop. That is our buddy Eric, who only knows 2 words, and one is heist and the other is gamble, and maybe a third word all. Eric, welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it, brother. We're glad everybody's here with us, man. We've been getting a lot of attention from new people and stuff lately. That's been fantastic. Like I said, y'all know I love somebody new to talk to. And like I said, man, we're coming in a tiny bit early. We had been trying to come in a little earlier, but sometimes you gotta live your life, you know? But after midnight, Pokemon is life here at the Rip and Ship Shop. Tiffany Zucchini, where have you been? Welcome back to the Rip and Ship Shop. We are holding it down over here. On our last stream, we got to open up a whole box of Lost Origins and some other stuff. Tonight, we are, of course, having a giveaway like we love to do. This is our giveaway card. We pulled this card for the shop on a previous stream, so the card's double famous. And if you're active in the chat, you're automatically entered to win the card. I mean, if it gets any easier, someone will have to tell me. Oh wow, Miss Tiffany, I'm so glad I'm so glad you're with us, but I'm sad to hear that you weren't feeling well. You gotta, man, your health is number one. That's definitely the most important. But we're glad you're here with us now. Maybe we can brighten your day up a little bit and make you feel a little better. But now we are getting closer every day to getting to 100 subscribers and giving away this Ancient Mew card, never before seen by human eyes or otherwise. And we're really excited about that. Oh, Miss Tiffany, we're so glad you're here with us, though. I mean, you know, there's a lot of other stuff you could be doing, and we appreciate that you're here. Oh, Mr. Eric, why are you even going to bother with trivia when I just absolutely smoked it last time? The Pokey Jester was absolutely on target with old school cartoon trivia. I just want to point that out because I usually do really, really bad at Eric trivia, so I did super good last time, and I want to remind everybody of that. Oh, no problem, Miss Tiffany. Like I said, we just hang out. You know, that's what we do. We need people to hang out with us. Otherwise, it's just weird. I mean, I have a pretty positive outlook on the whole thing, but we've been doing this since August, and I think if we'd have been doing it since August and I couldn't get anybody to talk to me at all, I think I might have gave up by now, maybe. But like I say all the time, we get a really positive response. The Pokemon community is really friendly. Now we do, anybody who's new to us or lurking in the background, out there. We do have a Discord available. Check us out in the Discord. We try to be active in the Discord when we're not on the stream. And there's a spot to show off your cards. Mr. Jeff, as soon as I said cards, here you come. This is the man with all the cards. He's our OG around here. He got him a whole box of Lost Origins last week and pulled some pretty good cards with us. Mr. Jeff, how are you today, sir? Eric says, now I hope a lot of people... Mr. Eric, I fool with a little bit of video games, but they're mostly old video games, so... I don't know, I don't like to play anything that's a first-person shooter, so if that answers the question, that takes a whole genre out for you there. Oh, wow. But yeah, like I said, guys, we have a Discord available. You can show off your cards in the Discord. You can communicate with us. There is also a spot where you can buy, sell, and trade cards amongst yourselves. It is strictly on a buyer beware basis. The Rip and Ship Shop takes no responsibility. However, though, we're very proud of our community, so we don't think there'll be a problem. But you guys reach out to us in the Discord, show off your cards. Play the games in the comments, grind up to 1,000,000 points, get a free pack of cards. You can ask Mr. Eric that it can be done. He's done it twice. What inspired that dude to create Pokemon? I want to say drugs, Mr. Eric, but I don't think that's the right answer. I just feel like maybe you might have been drunk or high or something when you come up with pocket monsters and stuff like that. There's a lot going on there. I'm just saying. Oh, Mr. Jeff says that he has carrot cake and that he can't complain about it. That means he must enjoy carrot cake. I used to like carrot cake. I ain't had no good carrot cake in a while, though. Carrot cake, not to be confused with spice cake. Now, I am actually a chocolate cake fan, so anyone out there who has chocolate cake, you can send that to me at the Rip and Ship Shop, and I will eat that live on stream for you. That's also something I can do here at the Rip and Ship Shop. Not only will we open cards up for you, but the Poke Jester will eat your cake for you if you send it to him. You know, the moistness of the cake, carrot or otherwise, is a big deal. Cards for cakes. Oh, Mr. Jeff, I don't think that's how that works. Like I said, my service is more of a, the cake eating service is more of a donationary service. You would donate me the cake, and then I would eat it, and then you would enjoy it vicariously through me over the YouTube. I would say stuff like, good cake, like stuff like that, while I ate the cake. Oh, I said insects, childhood, hobby collecting bugs, okay. Bug collecting. Mr. Eric, I don't really collect bugs. I mean, I'm not really scared of them, but I don't really need a collection of them either. That's definitely not something, you know what I mean? Like, but I mean, you know what though? I know in Japan, little kids do different stuff, so. That's interesting though. Good job, Eric. All right. All right, everybody, I want to remind you. Oh, Mr. Jeff, now you're just being silly. But since you mentioned that, since you took the subject topic, I mean, since you went there, you know, okay. I read a thing on the internet the other day that there is a place, I think it's, maybe it was Sweden or somewhere weird like that. Not weird, but somewhere over there in Europe where they took and put some lice in a museum because everybody in that area shaves. So there was none of that specific kind of lice to be viewed. So they put it in a museum, like in that whole little country, so I thought that was kind of weird. Oh, we all know that's Nintendo. You said Dr. Mario. I said Nintendo NES. Or the Famicom. It's the Famicom, Eric. The Famicom. Oh, Jeff's selling them on the internet, $2 a dozen. Well, Mr. Jeff, I just want to know, how do you count them out? I mean, like, do you count them out by weight, or do you, like, physically get in there? Liam Scott! Mr. Worldwide. Yes, sir. Absolutely. It's not a party until everybody gets here. So I guess, I think we're rolling now. Liam Scott. Liam, you got here at a weird time. I just found out our buddy Mr. Jeff has a lucrative side business. And I'm just trying to get the details on it. Maybe I want to get involved. I don't know. Maybe I want to invest. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So you would just separate them as eggs and then hatch them, and that's how you get the dozen there. Okay. Now, are we talking like a baker's dozen, or do you mean just like a regular old 12? Oh, the hotels buy them the most. Oh, those and the bed bugs. Mr. Jeff also has a deal on bed bugs. Okay, Mr. Jeff. So the lice are going $2 a dozen. How much are the bed bugs? I mean, I don't want to know for myself. I'm asking for someone who's not a friend. Someone who's not a friend. How they plant them at the competitors. Well, you know what, Mr. Jeff, though, the problem with that mentality is that's the eye for an eye mentality, and now everybody has bed bugs. So it's a sad state of affairs. But thankfully, the last time I stayed in a hotel, it was just before bed bugs had gotten around to that area, so I was pretty safe. But I still checked a little bit, though, because you never know. $20 a dozen. Well, they sound like they're much more profitable. The old bed bug there. Oh man, you know what though? That's because you only need a dozen. Yeah, you probably don't come back for more, Mr. Jeff. I'd say not. A dozen bed bugs put an end to something real quick. God bless anybody out there who's ever had to deal with a bed bug. They are absolutely atrocious. And then that's the funniest thing too, because like when I was a little kid, you know, you sing the song and they're like, "Don't let the bed bugs bite," and that wasn't even a real thing. You would laugh like, "Oh, ha ha, it's not even no bed bug." No, that's a real thing. Those turned out to be real. Oh, goodness. Oh, you know what, Miss Tiffany? It is a little scary. It is a little scary. You know, here at the Rip and Ship Shop, we have been known to talk about horror films. And, Well, you know what, Mr. Jeff? At that rate, I certainly hope not. That'd be a terrible Pokemon. Well, that's weird, though, because they were inspired by insects, though, so that is actually kind of on topic. See, it all comes together. If your mind is twisted enough, it all comes together. Welcome to the Pokemisfits. Oh, Mr. Eric, though, I am good. You say supercomputer, though? Maybe, good lord. What year was this? I don't know. I need to know what year it was. I need more information. I'm going to say an Atari. I'm going to go way out there and just guess. Well, I mean, let's look at this in terms of what it would do at that rate, I guess. So you would absorb blood. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like a vampire, man. A bedbug's just like a weird vampire, like a mosquito, which are also terrible. Ken X, welcome to the weirdest party we've had yet. It's the Pokemisfits. We're glad you made it. We recently found out that Pokemon was inspired by insects, and now we're discussing insect-related Pokemon, sorta. Oh, Mr. Jeff, we know you're just being silly. We appreciate the silliness. I am the jester, so I always appreciate some clever banter back and forth. No one would buy or sell or breed bedbugs. That's just ridiculous. They're, like I said, they're just horrible. They're some of the most horrible things I've ever come in contact with. So, yeah. But that's we appreciate the fun, Mr. Jeff. We like to be silly here, too. Like I said, we also like to talk about horror flicks and all kinds of things, and that's one of the most horrible things possible. But that is one of the most wonderful things possible. Miss Liz, Who Day All Day. Yes, ma'am. Welcome to the Misfits Show on a Tuesday. Oh, Taurus, you definitely have to be here for this stream. It's getting a little weird. A good money in selling ants, Liam says. No, people actually do. Oh, you serious? Oh, Mr. Jeff. Well, you know what, Miss Tiffany? If we can't open up cards, if we can't enrich anybody's life in any other way, at least we can be interesting. You know, I do my best. Maybe that's how I got the job. I don't know. Mr. Jeff says that we can buy ants on eBay. I'm scared to look that up. He could probably be right. I'm going with the Atari and Eric, the 64, not the Atari 64, I don't think it's a thing. The 2800. 2800! But anybody out there who's new or never been here before, we are the Pokemisfits. This is a rip and ship shop. You can buy, sell, and trade cards sort of with us, depending on how you look at it. We got a full list of things you can do in the links in the description. And we just want you to come hang out and have some fun with us, man. Hang out in the chat, play the games, grind up 1,000,000 points, get a free pack, come back, buy a pack. If you get some cards with us, shipping's $8, but if you spend $25, shipping is free. PlayStation 3. Oh, you said at the time it was quite powerful. See, Eric, I knew the right question to ask to get to the bottom of this, though, didn't I? Look, ta-da, I'm telling you, see. I was on top, but I had the right question. I feel good about that. Oh, Mr. Jeff, you are so silly. I'm the Poke Jester. I have no enemies. It is, It's just something about me there. Oh, wow. A shipment of queens? That's so crazy. 160 G's. Oh, Miss Tiffany, you know what, though? We're just, yeah, you're here with us. That's all that really matters. And, we hang out, man. You know, cards come and go. Friends stay around, so just hang with us. And if you can't get no cards, hang with us long enough and somebody will open up some cards. You can live vicariously like I do through other people's awesome cards. Video game franchise. $1 billion worth of lawsuits. Oh, Mr. Eric, I don't know. Jeff says Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to go with it, man. That's got to be... Grand Theft Auto's controversial, man. And like I said, I don't care what you say. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is one of the absolute best games of all time. For just pure fun and stuff you could do. I mean, you could just literally do a million different things on San Andreas, man. It was just a height. Ah, Eric says Grand Theft Auto. See, Eric, I'm really having fun with the quizzes on the last couple of streams because you're asking answers to questions I really know, so it's been great. Let's keep that up. Yes, Mr. Jeff Liam did get a free pack. He was our second person to grind his way up to the mill and get a free pack a couple streams ago. Sometimes we like to let you hold the points for a little extra time so you can remember how good it feels, you know. You can brag a little bit. And that helps let other people who maybe are new to the stream know that you can get the 1,000,000 points. And we do honor that, so, you know. Alright, guys. Coming at y'all on a Tuesday. Which is the best-selling video game of all time? It's from Old Day, a video game. Well, thank you, Mr. Eric, for saying the Old Day. I appreciate that. Now, if you're talking full-blown franchise, it's Mario. Mario, hands down. No debate. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, Mr. Jeff, absolutely Mario Brothers. Pac-Man, not a bad guess, though. Pac-Man been around a while. It's definitely something that's been around a minute. Yeah, see, Miss Liz is on track. She's with us. I think Eric might be trying to pull the switcheroo, though, bait and switch us with an answer. Oh, Tetris. Ah. Mr. Jeff, I swear to God, as soon as he said Tetris, I was like, man, I swear, I think I knew that. Oh, yeah, now I knew that Tetris was the number one selling game now, Mr. Eric. I had that right from one of the last little Q&As. I said, I know limited stuff. Like I said, for those who don't know, we don't just talk about Pokemon and Pokemon-related stuff. We are a trading card shop. And then we do chit-chat about all kinds of different stuff in the chats. We'd like to talk about horror movies a lot because I know a lot about that. And we established last stream that I know a lot about old cartoons. Apparently, so that was pretty nice. You know what, Liam? I'm super hyped. That's one of the few Marvel movies I am hyped for. Tiffany Grewell. Do we have double Tiffany's? Is that what you're telling me? Twin Tiffany's? Oh, this is the greatest. This is fantastic. Well, Miss Tiffany, welcome back, and welcome. May I introduce my other friend, Miss Tiffany Zucchini? I'm glad we could finally meet. We are the Poke Misfits. If you're with us, then you're one of us. That's my new favorite thing. We're so glad you was able to make it. How you been doing, Miss Tiffany? Yeah, Tiffany Z is here too. How fun is that? Yes, we have two. That's so great. That's so fun. You know, I really like being a part of this community, and it's just fun because I feel like sometimes we do get to kind of bring people together. And when you got two people with the same name, it's like, yeah, I got something in common. Oh wow! So you guys, okay? So you guys are familiar with each other. Well, darn it! I thought I could like make that first, you know. But you know, well, you can still hang out here together anyway. That's fine. You mean like the 1880s, Eric? Okay, because you make it sound like the 1880s, bro. I'm just saying. I know I'm mildly familiar with some things in the 1980s. Oh, that's Centipede, Mr. Eric. I played that once or twice. Oh, that's really nice of you to hop in and say hi, though, Miss Tiffany Grewell. We appreciate you. Stopping in to say hi. I know how it is. Yeah, hey, kids is the priority. Oh, Mr. Jeff feeling saucy tonight, and we do accommodate those services, so anybody wants to take Mr. Jeff up on an offer like that, we'll make that happen. Latoris, if another Latoris pop up, I will be as excited as you are, sir. I'll tell you that. Oh, Jeff said, or a winner takes. Oh, I'll tell you what, Mr. Jeff sounds pretty serious tonight, guys. I'm telling you. If you're ready for that kind of hot fire, if you're bringing it. Oh wow, that is so funny, Miss Tiffany. I appreciate that so much. I don't think my voice has ever been called soothing in my entire life. That is amazing. You that's how you earn brownie points right there, Miss Tiffany. Thank you so much. And yeah, we are just chill. We're not trying to light the world on fire. we're just trying to hang out. Like I said, I like to meet some new people. I'm not like I said, I didn't get into Pokemon until a few months ago, so this is always new for me and fun. Well, Miss Tiffany Grewell, to be specific, I have family from slightly south of where I am now, and yeah, that is a thing. Where I'm at now in Ohio, it's a thing. A lot of people use that. I really like it though. I just think it's a really nice way to show a little respect and be polite. And like I said, it is something I kind of picked up when I was in down in Kentucky, where I got some family located close to the Cumberland Falls. That's where I got some family down there. I spent a little time down there. Well, ladies, like I said, I like to be polite. So I have plenty of misses to go around. So that's something we also provide here at the Rip and Ship Shop. A little polite humor. Liam, chasing them, Liam. We're gonna pull them. Hopefully here at the Rip and Ship Shop. I'm excited. Yeah, I mean them Tempest cards are gonna be nice. I mean, it's always cool to get a new set of cards in too. Well, I want you guys to know that I had a little car trouble today, and I wasn't able to make it to my daytime job, but I was able to pull it together and find my way to be here with you wonderful people tonight at the Rip and Ship Shop. So, I'm glad everybody else could be here. I know sometimes it can be hard to get here. All right, that's our question of the night right there. If you had to go get in your car, whatever it is your car is, the car you drive every day to work or to wherever you drive a car to, if you have a car, if you had to get in your car right now and drive 300 miles, would you feel good about it? Your gas is paid. Oh, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of gas. I made you a really nice mixtape of your favorite jams for the highway. You know what I'm saying? Do you think your car would make it 300 miles right now? Oh, Miss Tiffany, glad you're here. Like I said, it's just Miss Tiffany grew well. Like I said, I really like being a part of a new community, and what's new to me. So you know what I'm saying. But I like being a part of a fun community where everybody's really nice. Gives me a chance to be nice too. Nobody wants to be mean. Ain't no fun. Latour says he feel good about his ride. He hopping it right now and drive 300 to the face. Oh, what? Oh, Miss Tiffany grew. Well, that's terrible. Oh, Miss Tiffany, but the car that she has access to and her lovely, talented driver could get her there, so she feels like she could travel 300 miles. Mr. Jeff says, for sure, he's feeling strong. Man, I'm glad to hear that my misfits got good transportation out there. That's important, man, for real. I know that might seem overlooked, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to drive my car 300 miles right now, ooh, I would. Shoo. There better be a Giratina or nicer at the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? There better be some really nice reward at the end of my 300-mile trip for me to even attempt that. Oh, I'm glad there is another Tiffany going around also. If she comes in here, be careful. All right. We're, Miss Zucchini, we will stay on top of it. Oh, Tiffany James is someone to watch out for. Well, you know what, ladies? I find you two to be so pleasant and so nice so far that I'm going to take a little bit of your word for it. So we'll be on the lookout for this Miss James and see what she has. in store. Hopefully she finds somewhere else to have shenanigans. I mean, I'm just going to say our block button is strong here at the Pokemisfits. Mr. Jeff says, my helicopter better make it 300 miles. Well, Mr. Jeff, it's a long way down, so yes, I would hope so. So now that's my question. If I landed in front of your house right now at your door and said, get in this helicopter, we have to fly 300 miles, who would get in the helicopter? First of all, it's not going to be me in the helicopter. It would be a clone of me because I'm not going to be in the helicopter in the first place. I'm not getting in a helicopter. All my ladies out there, Liam, Eric, Ken X, I heard you chime in earlier. Mr. Jeff owns the helicopter, so clearly he would be in it. Ian with Ian. He's watching all the Tiffany's. Salute to you, sir. Schoolboy salute, as it goes. Welcome in, Ian with Ian. We want to know how much faith you got in your car, and would you get in a helicopter and fly 300 miles if you had to? What Poke cards are in the helicopter? Whatever cards happen to be in your pocket. Those are the only cards available. Oh, Mr. Jeff, you have that very confused. If it's brown, you're supposed to flush it down. That is, that's just a rule in general. Oh, Mr. Liam, we appreciate that. Let me tell you. If somebody lands in your yard in a helicopter and says the Poke Misfits, especially the Jester, needs you to get in the helicopter, they are lying. I'm not sending a helicopter because I would never get in that thing. Ah, Mr. Ian, you have been accused of pickery. You stand accused, sir. I don't get that vibe from you, though, Mr. Ian. With Ian, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Tiffany's might be exaggerating. Latour says life or death. He would go. You know what? In a life or death situation, Mr. Freeman, I think we're all surprised on what we might be able to go through. But in general, there'd have to be something really awesome on the other end of that helicopter ride. Mr. Jeff says squealer fans. Mr. Jeff, we don't like it when the fan squeals. We put a little oil on that so you can sleep at night. That's how you do that. Oh, there she is. Miss Liz, Houday89. Miss Liz has the right track for you, Mr. Jeff, there. She can tell you which professional football team we support around here, so... But we want to welcome everybody to the show. I am the Jester. We are Misfits. If you're with us, you're one of us. We don't care what anybody has to say. Oh, you know what? We have interacted with Mr. Ian. However, not got to meet as of yet. Maybe someday. This is our Ancient Mew. It's our card for our 100 subscriber giveaway. I'm super excited about that when it happens. Eric, I'm gonna tell you what. Now, everybody, we do have a Discord, and there's some really scary stuff going on in the Discord. View at your own risk. If you're nightmare prone, you might want to stay out of there. I just seen some things. I had my phone muted because I didn't want to. I have my phone muted because I didn't want to interrupt on the show, but Miss Tiffany, I'm really excited about it because it's unopened. I think that's really awesome. Oh, hey, Ian's a top flight streamer. The cat knows what's up. And he's really nice to us too, so we definitely support that. But like I've said like 103 times, man, the Pokemon community is just really friendly. And to be honest, I haven't even ran into a bunch of that gatekeeping, you know, where everybody wants to get on me like, oh, well, you don't know anything about the Pokemon. Because I admit right away I don't know a whole lot, so it makes it kind of hard to get on me. Oh, man, Miss Zucchini. Mew is one of the, Mew looks really stylish, I dig that. Oh man, look though, Miss Tiffany grew well. Yeah, you are correct. I think it's special because you don't know what's underneath there, man. That card could be misprinted. Mario's face could be on there, or something crazy. It's like the cat in the box thing. Until you look at that card, you don't really know what's going on with that card. I'm just saying. Look, Mr. Ian, I'll bet you ain't blushed in a long time, buddy. You're a lot of fun, though. We're glad you stopped by to see us. Now, we are going to go ahead and go for a nice, robust 2 hours, like we like to do, here on the Rip and Ship Shop. Alright, now, that's what I'm talking about. Poke Misfits. Pokey Folky. I'm stealing that from one of our long-time lurkers. This is where all the love is, right here, guys, right here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and open us up a pack of Lost Origins for the shop, or content, or however you want to describe that. But let's cross our fingers. Sometimes these cards end up in the giveaway, so. Which tonight's giveaway is this really nice Jpn card. To be a part of the giveaway, all you gotta do is be active in the chat. If it gets any easier than that, I just wouldn't know. I'm just saying. Alright. Now we have a white border there. It's not everybody's favorite. Here at the shop, we definitely share codes. If you type really fast, you can get a code. Alright. Everybody ready? Something hot? Oh, look. That's my favorite. It's the purple energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm never satisfied. We're going to flip a little bit. Let's look for something good. I like these Lumion cards, though. I don't care. It's nothing special. Specials are common, but still a nice character. Look, that's a trip. Squobit. Kilgar. Phantom. That dude is a perv, bro. I'm sorry. It's worse than Mr. Mime, I'm just saying. Brazor. A reverse hologram damage pump, you know, for the days of our lives. And then a nice Buffon Ice Cube. To follow up at the end there. Mr. Eric, we have been stopping by the Discord. I'm about to get back in there right now. Let me put these cards back in this little bag. Alright, like I said, anybody who's new and doesn't know, we do have a Discord. You can hang out with us in there when we're off stream. We share all kinds of fun stuff in the Discord. Oh, Mr. Eric! Alright, first of all, that's creepy right there. That's number one creepy in the Discord. And, Pikachu would never choke anybody. That's just wrong, Eric. That's just wrong. And if you were in a Pikachu costume, you would just be overwhelmed with joy to be Pikachu. There's no way you would do that. That just seems... That seems wrong. But yeah, we just try to have a lot of fun with you guys. You know, I might not be the most knowledgeable host out there of a rip and ship shop. But what I lack in knowledge, I make up for in pure fun. So there you go. At least we try to. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Tiffany Grua. We try to be fun. I'm having a lot of fun, and I just do my best to try to make that come through. I mean, this is actually fun for me, so. Mr. Eric, I'm not going to allow those words to end up in my search history. In case something weird happens to me, I don't want that to go down as what happened. What? Oh, let's look his search history up. Oh, he's looking up cursed images. That's what happened to him. Yeah, no, bro. We appreciate you looking it up for us, though. I mean, sharing in the Discord. We love that. Says Radiant Alakazam. Man, you know what? First of all, a new pack or a new set always looks good because they new. But man, I've been a little spoiled though. I think these Japanese cards might be some of the best looking cards you can get. I mean, I like the Lost Origin cards a lot. We've been going through a lot of them. I get to see a lot of them. But man, them Japanese cards just on this other level. Oh, Miss Tiffany Grewell. Mr. Eric was quizzing us on video games earlier. And as usual, you know, the Poke Jester was just getting so many questions right. Because I am just so just knowledgeable about all weirdly things that would never amount to a whole lot. Like old cartoons, video games, and a couple of Stephen King books. I know a little tiny bit about a couple of Stephen King books, so... like 7 to 10 Stephen King books, I'm just saying. Listen, there's a guy on YouTube, I don't know how to set up links and things. I'm not the set up links department, because we have that department, okay? Y'all know I got 12 departments. I keep them on hand. When I roll up, when the Poke Misfits roll up at a Pokemon convention someday, and we'll have little badges on our neck, and we're all, you know, and we're doing that stuff, and they're like, oh, it's a Pokemon convention, you guys are YouTubers eventually in 20 years, when we make enough videos, and we're rolling into the convention, okay, the entourage is going to be unbelievable. You will not believe how many people it takes. Mr. Jeff, I've read a couple of Stephen King books. I feel like his book to movie adaptations often fall short, however. But I think one of his best translations that doesn't get enough credit is Cujo. That was scary. Oh, he said 87 though. He's trying to touch me right there in my time. The Light Warriors. Mr. Eric, was Link a light warrior though? Is that what he did? Mr. Jeff, I am steadily checking the Discord, giving myself nightmares. All the stuff you're coming up with today. Miss Gruwell says that's a little early for her. I wish it was early for me, Miss Tiffany. I'm not gonna lie to you, but sadly it's not that early for me. Yes, Mr. Jeff, the one about the dog. Alright, now Miss Tiffany Gruwell says no Zelda. I don't know. I said that, like I said, that's one of the ones I don't know about. I really don't know. Well, Miss Zucchini, Miss Tiffany Zucchini was born in 87. So, you had Google things that happened the year he was born. 84. Yes, J Murder. No. I was born slightly before that. Is how I will put that. Okay, a 94 baby. Husband's an 87 baby. I was waiting on, man, Miss Tiffany Crew. I was waiting on you to break into that song, the 90s baby Mercedes song the country girl sings. Final Fantasy. Oh, you know what, Eric? You came out with the exact correct game I would never know nothing about. And Mr. Jeff Purvis is the absolute picture of longevity. He has been with us since 1932. I have to give props to your ability to even work YouTube, sir. You are a credit to us all. Pokemon give you a longer life. And Miss Liz says 88 or 89. Just depending on how she feel about it that day. Alright? Depends on how she feel about it that day. Don't question her story. Let her tell her own story. Maybe Galaga, maybe? Mr. Eric, I don't know. 1980, that's a little early for me. Latoris Freeman, not to be outdone, was born in 1916. He is apparently the elder of the chat. Let us all show him the proper respect. Tiffany Gruwell said Space Invaders, and I'll bet you she is right. Of course, I'm easily swayed in these things, so. These are all just games I know that were around then, so they could be the answer. 1916. Miss Zucchini. Final Fantasy is never one of them games I got to play, or my brother absolutely loves it. I used to watch him play it a lot, but like I said, I never got to get into it. Maybe it's time. Like I said, Pokemon made its way in after 30 years. Phoenix. Mr. Eric. Similar to Space Invader. That seems like a trick answer, Mr. Eric. I don't know. I might have to let you roll on that one. Alright, now I told y'all earlier that I thought Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was probably the best video game I've ever seen. But what's everybody's favorite video game? If you got a video game out there you play all the time, what's your favorite video game? I feel like we've all probably played a little bit. You know what though, Miss Tiffany Gruwell? It is about the fun trying part. You know? Normally I get all of Eric's answers wrong on these quizzes, but I was doing okay the last couple days. Oh, Latoris says, well, like I said, Latoris, Mr. Freeman, we're gonna let Miss Liz write her own story. If she, that's a lady's prerogative to to change the year whenever she feels like. Mr. Jeff says Diablo. Eric, walk out of the 80s into the city of the 90s. I don't know, buddy. You got to tell me. We are getting to the top of the second hour, real close. This is our Ancient Mew card that we want to give away when we get to 100 subscribers. Man, we're really close. I know y'all know somebody you ain't shared the Misfits to yet, and I know you want to keep the community small. I agree. I understand. But we need 15 more subscribers. I'm just saying. Oh, Miss Tiffany Zucchini says that Final Fantasy is her favorite of all of the Diablos. I've never played no Diablo either. There's a whole... I got a little gap in my video game experience. Oh, Blizzard. Oh, I know the people. Oh, Eric, I'm thinking now. Oh, Miss Tiffany Grewell says Warcraft. Oh, man, I gotta be honest, one of my very favorite video games of all time was Resident Evil 2. I just really played played that game a lot. And I really like Dr. Mario. Tiffany Zucchini, Miss Tiffany Zucchini, if I may. I know Diablo has been around for a really long time, and I know it has an extremely loyal fan base. So I mean, there's got to be something to it. It's one of them kind of games, you know. Oh, there you go, Mr. Jeff. That might be why I never got a chance to mess with it, because Thursday started on the PC. I rarely have a functioning PC. Eric likes the Warcraft too. The tourists going old school. You know what I'm saying? Left hand pound the chest. Tap the heart twice. Said Mario. Oh, Jeff said PlayStation 1. Sir, you going back now? I remember playing Road Rash on the PlayStation 1. And J Murder gonna chime in with the Zelda, baby. Everybody loves Zelda. That's just a popular franchise. Oh, Miss Tiffany Grewell, see? You be getting them right. Oh man, you know, video games have ruined many a young person's life, especially these days. When I was younger, one of my first girlfriends got mad at me because I didn't want to talk on the phone and wanted to play Sonic. She's like, but you don't want to talk to me? I said, no, I want to play Sonic. I mean, I eventually came around and I talked to her, but I hadn't played Sonic in a while. Miss Tiffany Grewell, you are not cheating. You are simply utilizing all of the tools you have available at your disposal. Props to your hubby. We appreciate him for hanging out on the sidelines and being a part of the behind the scenes group. Like I said, we have several departments here at the Rip and Ship Shop, you know. Man, Miss Tiffany Grewell, I'm not a buff of the video games. Like I said, I like to play them a little bit, and I used to play them a lot. But, man, they've been around. they've become a whole new thing, man, since I was a kid. It's wild. Mr. Eric, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only beat like 5 or 6 games in my whole life. Like I said, I like to play games, but I'm not great at them. My younger brother, however, yeah, son. When he was like 10, you did not want that fire. I promise you that. I mean, he still plays some games. He's still really good, like I said. But man, when he was a kid, you did not want that. I promise. Oh, Mr. Jeff's asking questions now. I don't know the name of any of them games, so I can't really be helpful in that. Like I said, I've only ever beat a couple of games. It's very rare for me to play a game all the way through like that. Except Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. 100% completion, 0 death, 0 arrest, no cheats. And that's just how we roll. Oh, the last boss is giving you problems, Mr. Eric. Sometimes it be like that. I usually don't get that close. Fresh, man. I'm not gonna say it got 30% fresher up in here because it got 45% fresher. Fresh, where you been? We're talking video games. We could be opening packs, and maybe we will be. We still have like an hour left. But what I'm saying is right now, we're talking favorite video games. Oh, Mr. Eric, you're so crazy. I've never done a speed run of any video game. I'm not in a hurry. That's my problem. I'm just playing the game. I'm just here to shoot some zombies up and going about my business. Oh, everybody, say goodnight to Miss Tiffany Gruwell. We're so glad you could be here with us. You stayed up late, burning the midnight candle with all the oil at both ends. Get some rest. Hopefully we'll see you again on Thursday. We'll be back. Hopefully you will too. Oh, DeFresh says Halo 4. You know, I think we've talked about the Halo before, Mr. DeFresh. I think this is a repeat conversation for us, but that's always fun for me. Like I said, my very favorite game is going to be Resident Evil 2. I don't know why I just played that game so much. I would come home from work when I was working third shift and just sit and play that shit like there was no tomorrow. But I still think Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is one of, if not the best game of all time. Because you could just do so much goofy stuff. Oh, Mr. Eric, don't go back and slap your former self. Just tell yourself to get with the program and play this other game. Man, a little slap might help, though. You never know. The tourist is going to go Black Ops on us with Black Ops 2, zombies, the zombie map. Man, I ain't trying to be weird. I've seen so many people play that. Like, you just come over and there's just people playing that. Shooting zombies is a free way to get away with shooting people, I guess. But like I said, I like to shoot a lot of zombies myself, so. I do like I said, like Resident Evil 2, like I said, was always been one of my favorites. Man, look though, the fresh for real. A good ending though, something really fun at the end of a game, man. That makes the whole game, man. I played a game. It's called Alice Return to Madness. I think it's on the PS3. It's a really fun game. It's a really deep. It's got some, some sick undertones and stuff. And at the very end of the game, you get to push the bad guy in front of a train or whatever, but you don't get to actually push the button. Like the stop motion does it for you, so I never feel like I got to kill anybody. So I don't feel like I got no revenge. I was unfulfilled. That's got to be on the 64, Eric. I don't know what the name of the game was, but I bet it was on the 64. Mob of the Dead? I played Left 4 Dead a little bit when I had an Xbox briefly. I like that quite a bit. Like I said, man, I am no good at a first-person shooter. I've just always been bad at that. Okay, that's a map on the game. Okay, there we go. Was it Ocarina of Time? Now, isn't the Ocarina that little flute-looking thing? Isn't that what that is? I think that might be the only Zelda-related thing I know. Origins with the ice staff. Mr. Jeff, on top of his Zelda knowledge, knows about the Ocarina, not to be confused with the Macarena, which is some whole other stuff. Also a map. Well, you know what, guys? Like I said, you gotta fill me in on some of that stuff, because I don't be knowing. Was Ganondorf the evil guy in Zelda? Well, we're checking right now. Cause I don't know. Like I said, I know a little bit about Zelda, very generalized stuff about Zelda. Nina Williams. Oh, I'm gonna say DOA. I'm going with DOA. Gotta love the jiggle. That game is ridiculous. I couldn't believe that game when I first seen it. Mr. Jeff makes it over to 7,000 hump. Everybody give him a little hand. Anybody who doesn't know, I'm sure y'all do know by now. You grind up 1,000,000 points, you get a free pack. It's just that simple. I own his... Mr. Jeff says he owns an ocarina. Mr. Jeff, I'm gonna need to hear you play that. I'm gonna need a video of you in the Discord playing the ocarina, and I want to hear my favorite song. I want to hear the intro to my favorite song played on the ocarina. That's what I need from you, sir, ASAP. Oh, and Eric is confirming back. Oh, the fresh Mortal Kombat. Are you ready, sir? ABACABB. And in case you didn't know, that will add blood to the first Mortal Kombat for you. My dad got that game for me and my brother, and when he found out that you couldn't have blood without a code, he called and started complaining immediately. And was like, "Yes, I'm a parent. Give me the code." Like it didn't take 45 minutes, man. We was ripping each other's heads off. It was great. Mr. Jeff says he's gonna post it in Discord, but claims he can't play it. All right, Mr. Jeff, we would definitely love to see that, though, in the Discord. However, I'll bet you can play it. Oh, Tekken? Mr. Eric, I haven't played Tekken in a long time. I always liked Yotsumitsu. But he was just goofy, man. I don't know. I could never do anything with him. I thought he looked cool. Oh, came with a Zelda book. I don't think my favorite song is going to be available in the Zelda book, though, Mr. Jeff. So you're going to have to wing it. Bloody Roar. That sounds familiar. I don't know. How many tracks were in the Super Mario Kart? Look, Mr. Jeff says 6. I'm going to go with him and say 6. I used to get my ever-loving... God, I used to get beat in that game so bad. For whatever reason, I was just never any good at that. I did play it a lot, though. Well, I mean, your friends are always playing something. You got to kind of... If you want to hang out and play games, you got to play what they're playing, so... Kung Lao or Ken Shi. Man, look, the fresh. I gotta be real with you. I'm an OG Scorpion fan from the get-go. I always like Scorpion. Jay Murray gonna say Noob Cybot. Oh, Tobias Boone. I like Noob. I think he's like a cheat though. I swear to God, because he just kind of does everything. I swear to God. And Smoke is really cool because he's got smoke coming off of him. And you know we support green energy. But he's just like he's kind of like a Scorpion guy. But like I said, Scorpion probably my favorite, man, for real. But if I had to pick the best character, it'd probably be Sub-Zero. Man, just for overall staying power and just been around long and just for pure powers and stuff. Mr. Jeff, I only have to pass the sticks because I died. I don't even know if you can die at Mortal Kombat. Highest combo and Killer Instinct. That's so funny, Latoris. I don't even know. And Eric says the answer is 20, not 6. We were limiting ourselves. I don't care for that. We always need to think bigger now. Oh, Jeff said, you know what, Jeff? I also meant to say that. Jay Murder says he can pull out a 44 Latoris. What you got? Ripping Ship Shop, ripping the 44. And I'm gonna live vicariously through that because I'm not sure I can get a 4-hit combo. I haven't played Killer Instinct in a long time. Latoris says he can match the Fofo. You doing it with the same character, Mr. Freeman? Just so we know. Uh-oh, there's a duel being proposed. Latoris, I say if you lose, you should have to make the entire Rip and Ship Shop some of this famous macaroni. I'm just saying. I want to throw that out there. Well, Mr. Eric, we will participate in whatever trivia you got, bro. You already know that. Even if I don't know what's going on, I like to pretend like I do sometimes. Oh, yeah, Mr. Freeman says Orchid is the character to get that job done. Like a nano friend. My little girl had a little digital pet, and she tried to get me to babysit it, and I refused, and she was really disappointed. I said, no, that's your kid. You gotta watch that one. I'm watching you. Oh, Mr. Jeff just got over the 700 mark and already dropped a couple. Alright, we got some duels going. We're getting it all in tonight, guys. I always have a lot of fun here. I hope you guys do, too. We try to keep it fun. At the Misfits Rip and Ship Shop. That's why they went and got a jester, not a regular host. So that's how you ended up with me. Oh, Mr. Eric. It says you have insufficient funds to complete that type of transaction. Welcome to the story of my life. I am the Poke Jester. Alright, we're going to get one of these duels going. It's going to be good. We're going to get a winner. It's going to be fun. I love watching the little avatars fight each other. That's just, I get such a kick out of that. Ha ha! They jumped you. Well, J Murder, don't start no mess. Won't be no mess. I must confess. But you know, we definitely want to thank everybody who comes and hangs out with us. It's not a stream without you guys, so props to you guys. I also want to thank you in advance for sharing us with somebody new so we can get to the 100 subscribers, because I just know that you're going to do that this week. It's going to be great. I'm going to come back Thursday, and I'm going to say, oh man, look, we've got 100 subscribers. We're going to give this card away. It's going to be fantastic. And I just know it. I feel it in my bones. So I'm getting excited. So we have established a lot of really fun things this evening here on the Rip and Ship Shop. We've established that most of our Misfits feel really good about their transportation. We have established that the PS3 was a way more important video game system than I thought. And just a bunch of other really nice life-affirming kind of stuff. Close victory is like being technically correct. It's the best kind. You're only as good as your competition. Which at that rate, that must mean we are absolutely awesome. I'm just saying. There's a lot of really nice competition out there. Oh, DeFresh, I'm going to make mini pizzas. Well, that's fantastic. I like pepperoni, sausage, ham, bacon, chicken. Basically, if it ever walked around on the earth, cook it up, put it on my pizza. To keep away from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Why would you want to keep away from it? I'd tear into that. But you know what, though? You definitely don't want to tear into that box on an empty stomach. You want to make sure you're full and focused. So maybe a medium pizza. Maybe mini pizza won't cut it for that. You might need a whole pizza. Now, like I said, we also offer a cake eating service, and we will also eat pizza. If you send us the right kind of pizza, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you send a bunch of anchovies and onions and stuff on my pizza, I'm not gonna eat it. Well, I'll eat parts of it. I'll eat a little bit of it. But like I said, I like a meat lover's pizza. That's my kind of jam. And I really like a Chicago style pizza. A real deep dish pizza. Mr. Eric said make some ramen. Gotta savor the ultra. Yeah, you know what? And you want to do that on, like I said, on a nice full stomach. You don't want to be, you know, you don't want to be nervous and jittery when you're pulling out the ultra rares. Make some ramen. Eric, you're so silly. We're talking about a fine pizza right now. Ramen's a backup meal when you can't get a pizza. But we've discussed this on the Rip and Ship Shop before too. Ramen is one of the most consumed foodstuffs on the whole planet, so I'll bet pizza's up there though, buddy. I'll bet that's the most popular takeout food. Is pizza. Now, DeFresh too, don't forget, man. You get a chance, you open them cards up, get some pictures of them, share them in the Discord, man. We like to see hot fire. We don't care who pulls it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we want to pull some hot fire, okay? We do, but you know what I mean. Yeah, no doubt. You know, Mr. Jeff, we always support the pulling of the hottest fireth. So, you know, whenever you are ready, sir, we are also ready. Our PayPal is active, kind sir. Oh, DeFresh, let me go check on that. Posting in the Discord about the chase cards. Man, I was at a dollar store the other day, and I seen some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was like, man, I ought to grab a pack of them. Just for the whole, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't really know a whole lot about them. Alright, DeFresh, I'm glad you posted them. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna tell you what, next time I'm down at the dollar store, I'm gonna swoop some of them. And now I know what I'm looking for. That's always fun. I mean, and you know, and like I tell people all the time, man, we're getting into a lot of different cards here every day. We got the Pokemon, the bunkos, the sneaker bunkos, the Dragon Ball Z cards. I mean, we got some Japanese Pokemon. We got 2 or 3 different kinds of those. We grow a little bit every day. If you're printed on a piece of cardboard and you're shiny, we're about you. Hey, new is always good and affordable is the best, DeFresh. You are not, hey, that's always a good idea. You know, man, you know what? Because you really can't have a collection or something like that if it's something wild you can't afford, because then you never get to really have any fun with it, you know? One of the things I actually do collect a little tiny bit of is I like Hot Wheels. I'm kind of specific about them, but I like Hot Wheels a little bit. And they're like $1. So like I said, I like keeping my goals minimal there. If you need $100 to feed your collection habit, that can get out of hand sometimes, depending on what your finances are, you know. But, I mean, splurging's good every once in a while too, but it's always nice to be able to spend $5 and get a little something, you know. Tiffany Zucchini said, "Don't forget about me. I'm about to gamble it up." Mr. Eric says, "Show me my first hit on the Japanese Pokemon Go I got for my second free pack." Well, that sounds awful specific, Eric, but I can probably show you your cards that you have here at the shop. I think that's what I can do. All right, Eric. I believe that's the one you're asking about. It's got that crazy font on it. Alright, so we're here in Animation Chronicle and Maven's mini boxes. Alright, they're fresh. Alright, well there you go, Mr. Eric. We're glad we picked the right card. Gotta catch them all, and I guess that's one of them. Yeah, that's a nice little conkler there. We like him. He's a lot of fun. He looks like kind of like he's on a football field. Can't go wrong with an alternate art. Alright, everybody knows we got a new set coming out soon. It's the Silver Tempest. Anybody who's into Pokemon knows that's on the way, and that we're all into the Pokemon, so we all know. What's everybody's favorite card out of that new set coming out? What's not the chase card necessarily, I mean, unless that happens to be your favorite, but what card are you hoping to see pulled here on the Rip and Ship Shop? I mean, DeFresh, I hope these, well, Mr. DeFresh, to make sure everybody's feeling included today. I've been handing a lot of misses out. But, Mr. DeFresh, I hope that, hope everybody gets lucky on those. I hope those are hot like the Lost Origins have been. I feel Lost Origins have been pretty good. Hopefully the first run of them will be really good. That's how it kind of seems like it's been going. Blaziken Gallery VMAX. All right, the relic. Blaziken, I like the name of that. That name sounds about right up Matter of fact, sounds related to me. Blazekin. Man, I really hope we can pull some good cards out of them Silver Tempests when they get here. I mean, man, we've been pulling some good cards. We always pull something good, but I mean, I'm waiting to pull something just, you know, like one of them real nice chase cards, man. I'm waiting to pull a Giratina out of these Lost Origins. Man, I'll tell you what I really want to pull though. I want to pull that $1,200 signature card out of these sneaker bunkos. That's what I really want to pull. All right, everybody. We're just glad you're here. All right, everybody, cross your fingers. The Rippin' Ship Shop needs some hot fire too. We need some hot fire too, and we like to make content. Keep it going for you guys. Keep it fun. We're gonna open up a pack for the shop. Give me a pack of these Lost Origins right here. So hopefully we can pull something really awesome on the show for you guys. Something to go back and watch later. In case you didn't know, the Poke Misfits are fantastic on a rerun. Matter of fact, you can just put us on your laptop and let us run all day. It's okay. It doesn't hurt nothing. I mean, you could be driving around the car and put your phone on YouTube and just let us go. You know what? I can honestly tell you that I was told earlier today that my voice was soothing. So I know you want to hear more of it? Poke Misfits, Rippin' Ship Shop. Sharing them codes. If you type fast enough. And I'm sure you do. Now I'm not going to point out what the border look like on this pack, okay? Because there's a lot of bad stuff, bad press going around about the different borders on these packs, okay? A lot of bad press. Look, no. Green energy. Here at the Poke Misfits Rippin' Ship Shop, we 100% support green energy. The wind-up arm. Oh, Hirayama. Oh, Haunter. Trying to roll it through, get something good. Blipbug. Oh, Finneon. Spinarak. Got a Kingdra. I said, man, it's a fun character. It's a nice little card, but not quite what we're looking for. And then a nice Spirit Comb shaped ice cube at the back. You know, like when you go to that restaurant that you really like that has the good ice. That's what that was right there. That was the good ice in the background of that pack. Kingdra though, good reverse hologram. I don't want to down any Kingdra fans out there, but not quite the fire we was looking for. But you know, you got to collect them all, and that's one of them. So there you go. Haha. Holy smoke cannolis. That's right. Like I said, you never know what might happen here on the Rip and Ship Shop. We're going to give these 2 reverse hologram cards that we pulled for the show earlier. This damaged pump trainer card and this Kingdra that we just pulled out. We're going to add them to the giveaway. Oh my goodness. All you got to do is be active in the chat. You're automatically entered. You can win 3 cards right, well not right now, but here in a minute. Okay, I'm just saying. Oh yeah, you know, coming up soon, guys. We're getting close to the end. We got about 20-something minutes left. We're doing a nice, full, robust 2 hours for you guys right now. But I'm just saying that, you know, those 2 cards might not seem that awesome, but they're extra special because we pulled them right here on the show together. So I'm just saying. You know, it wouldn't be a show without you guys. We appreciate everybody hanging with us. So we like to show our love because we get a lot of love in return. But let's keep it rolling. Let's finish strong. Like I said, we got 20 minutes left. We got 3 cards in the giveaway. I just heard earlier this evening that there might be a new TV show coming out called Camp Crystal Lake. It's got to have something to do with Jason. I mean, that's just how that works. So, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that? Is that something you would check out? I think I'll definitely be checking that out. Disrespectful teenagers making the sex, doing the drugs, and Jason is going to punish them. Sounds like a great show to me. Nothing bring down property value like a good old-fashioned gang war. You know what, Mr. Jeff? That is absolutely correct. That will ruin some property values. Mr. Jeff says that sounds like a good idea for a show. Man, if they do it right, it might be really good. It might be a really good way to bring back the character. But like I said, I've said before, I only like Jason if he is an undead being, like a super zombie, and then I love him to death. That's why I really start liking him. After Tommy Jarvis stabbed him with the piece of the fence post and brought him back to life, that's when I was like, you know what? I like this guy. He's got moxie. Well, Miss Tiffany Zucchini, let me tell you, the Poke Jester definitely believes in a monster movie. That is my jam. Absolutely. That is my bag, baby, 100%. And like I said, that's why I like Jason after he become an undead creature, because that's when he's a monster. Before that, he's just a guy. Or technically, or it's his mom, depending on which movie you're talking about. But nah, there's a, like we've been talking a little bit about, any of our horror fans out there, there is a Winnie the Pooh horror flick coming out called Blood and Honey. And everybody I know is really excited to see it. It's just going to be something totally different. This is absolutely different. You know, and it's always a good time when the entire crew is able to escape Blackheart Island alive. It makes me feel good. I hate when we lose an entire crew to the poison fog. That's always devastating to us. Which, like I said, now the poison fog, it always reminds me of that movie, The Mist. Going back to Stephen King. In the movie The Mist, they give a, there's an Easter egg to my favorite Stephen King story in the movie The Mist. It's at the very beginning of the movie. Alright everybody, I hope you're as excited as I am. We're on our way to 100 subscribers. We're going to be there any minute. You're all going to be there with us. And when we get to the 100 subscribers, if it happens while we're off stream, we'll do it on the next stream. If we happen to hit the mark during a stream, we'll do it that stream. But it's going to be this ancient Mew card, never before seen by human eyes. Anything could be on this card. Until you see it, you don't know. It's like the cat in the box I seen on a TV show one time. And we appreciate everybody's help and support getting there, getting this close. You know, we couldn't have done it by ourselves. While there are a lot of people on staff here at the Rip and Ship Shop, there is slightly under 86. So, like I said, we couldn't have done it on our own. We really appreciate everybody's support, man. It's been amazing. And like I said, in case you can't tell, I have a lot of fun with this, so. Miss Symphony Zucchini says grrr. Like a tiger. No, probably not like a tiger. Probably like an angry lion. Alright, Mr. Jeff, you're moving right along. Gamble all is the way when you can get to a position where you can afford that without losing them all, but Tiffany Zucchini, the lovely and talented Miss Zucchini says lion would be correct. I have never encountered a lion, and I would not be thrilled to do so, I'm going to tell you that. I don't know if any of y'all got to watch that Netflix thing, The Tiger King, a while when it was popping a few years ago. And I was going around petting the baby tigers and stuff. I mean, yeah, maybe, but I would never want a tiger. There's just no way. My dog's too big. A lion, man, that'd be just... A tiger, that'd be crazy. That right there, when you got a tiger, if you have a pet tiger or a lion or something like that, that's when you're doing too much. Miss Tiffany Zucchini says she has held a baby lion before. You will have to elaborate. We will need to know more about that. Was it one of the... Was it anything to do with the traveling, like at the malls and stuff? Or was it like at a zoo or something? But you know, I just want to remind everybody that you cannot be tripping like that when the lion gets here. Okay, so that is key for a proper lion interaction. Don't be tripping like that when the lion gets here. Now, Miss Zucchini, it pleases the court. You're going to have to go ahead and tell us where you're holding all these exotic cats and where you're getting them from. We're going to need to know more. Inquiring minds and whatnot. Dude, like I said, if it was small enough, like I might pet it a little bit. But now I'm cool, man. Nah. I definitely like you see these people like, oh, I raised this lion. He's my friend. And they roll around on the ground with a lion. No. No. That's not appropriate interaction with a lion. I'm not a part. Yeah, no. I said my dog's pretty big, though. I got a nice sized dog with a bite force comparable to a lion. Okay, I will say that about my wonderful dog. But he big and goofy. But I can't be around no lion or no tiger, bro. Oh, Ms. Tiffany Zucchini says she went to a sanctuary and got to hold some babies. And, well, you know what? Your mom sounds like a really fun lady. We, tell her about the Misfits. She can come hang with us. But, no, that sounds really nice. I mean, I never got to do anything like that. But I do, now, I literally remember, I didn't know it was Joe Exotic at the time, but I remember when they were touring around the mall and you could go to the mall and pet a tiger. I remember that. Because I was in and out of the mall a lot at that time. Well, Ms. Zucchini, we agree 100%. First of all, moms are just made of absolute stardust and just everything amazing. They're just... Moms are the greatest people ever, man. Well, they should be anyway. Let's just say that. Apologies to anybody who had a less than productive or positive mom, but I'm with Miss Tiffany Zucchini. My mom was amazing. I can't. I'm so fortunate to still have my mom around to talk to and stuff. So my mom is the best. My mom has no idea what I'm doing. Every time I try to explain it to her, she goes, "That's nice, son. That's nice." Oh yeah, and you know our buddy Jay Murder, his mom ain't with us. She was a really amazing lady. A lot of fun. I've got to hear some really good stories about Miss Jay Murder's mom. She was a one of a kind. Absolute one of a kind. Man, Miss Tiffany, you know, I'm really fortunate. I grew up in a pretty decently, you know, pretty tough area. So there was a lot of moms who weren't trying really hard, and my mom always did. And you probably wasn't getting what you wanted, because like I said, I had a little sister too, and it was a single mom situation. But I had everything I ever needed. There was never nothing I didn't, that I needed that I didn't have. So my mom was just awesome. And like I said, she's still fun to this day. Her sense of humor is so dry. Oh my God, it's the best. It's just absolutely funny. But like I said, every time I try to explain to her what the Poke Misfits is, she just says, "That's nice, son. That's nice." So it's a little beyond her. When I told her that I was on YouTube, she said, "Well, that's nice, but I don't fool with YouTube. My show's not on YouTube." And when I told her that it probably was, in some form or another, she said, "Well, that's nice, son. That's nice." But you know, lots of props to moms. I love my mom. You know, I love all my ladies out there. You know, I got a lot of really important ladies in my life. I've been surrounded by really strong women my whole life. That's been fantastic. But I'm not going to forget my dad. I love my dad very much too. He's been a really interesting influence in my life and just a lot of crazy fun. He is he's definitely where I come from. I act a lot like my dad. I didn't grow up with him, so it's just weird that me and him are so much alike. Oh, Miss Tiffany, 4 other siblings. That is, whoo, that's a lot. That's a TV. That's a sitcom right there. That's a lot. I have 3 other siblings, but I only grew up with the one of them. My mom and my dad weren't together for very long, and my dad kind of went off and did his own thing, and I had another family and stuff. Not as bad as it sounds, but yeah, it's kind of how it played out. But no. Me and my mother were extremely close, and then my sister rolled up and got all up into business, and I was much happier before she showed up. Mandy Waddle, lurking in the background. Love the ladies. Cool J Jester up in here. You know what, Mandy Waddle? You are absolutely correct. Forget Oreos. Eat Cool Jester cookies. I'm putting some cookies out next week. Miss Mandy, I don't know where you've been, but we're glad you're here. And yes, Miss Mandy, I do appreciate my ladies in my life. I have a lot of really, really good ladies in my life. Yes, Latoris, that's my mom's way of saying she has either A, no idea what I'm talking about, or doesn't want to say something mean to me. Because my mom is a very upfront, very frank lady, and will tell you right away how ugly that shirt is you're wearing, or how bad how bad you messed up, or whatever. My mom is an absolute straight from the hip. I'll tell you, she's the best. All right, everybody, make sure you're active in the chat. The giveaway is getting ready to begin. I don't want nobody to miss out on the chance to get these 3 awesome cards, 2 of which we pulled on the show tonight. They're famous. They're Misfits Rip and Ship Shop Tuesday show cards. You can't do better than that. I mean, you probably could do better than that, but today you can't. But no, Miss Mandy wants to chime in and be silly and make an LL Cool J reference. But what she doesn't know is when I was 12 years old, the only thing I really wanted in the whole world was a gold nameplate that said, "I wish you would." So, props to LL. He's been around for a long time. Yes, Eric, obviously we all hail Pikachu. All of us smart people that like fun Pokemon. Now, guys, not only are we getting ready to do the Battle Royal and all that kind of fun stuff, but that means we'll be bringing the show to an end. So if you're gambling and you're heisting, be sure and pay attention for last call and whenever I get caught up and not be able to get their proper come-ups. Yeah, Miss Liz, quiet in the background, but ever present. We're so glad you're here with us. Miss Mandy. Oh, wow, Miss Mandy. This is Miss Mandy says that she was in a movie with LL Cool J. I'm going to have to know the name of this movie. Was it the one with the shark? I'm so excited. Please tell me it was the one with the shark. Miss Mandy, were you the person inside the shark working it like a suit? Is that what you're about to tell us? Are you famous? Or are you about to be our first movie star on the Rip and Ship Shop Poke Misfits chat group? Mama said knock you out. Latora's mama said knock you out is the jam. What are you talking about? And Mandy Waddle said it's a movie called In Too Deep, filmed in parts of OTR, Over the Rhine in Cincinnati. Latora says he was in that movie too. Well, Miss Mandy, apparently everyone was in that movie. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Miss Mandy, well, what role did you play in this movie? Were you the dazzling love interest? Were you the comic relief? Since you were, says you were in the movie. What frame are you in? So we can Google you and see what Miss Mandy Waddle was doing in the movie In Too Deep with LL Cool J. Now, I don't think I've ever seen In Too Deep myself personally, but I'm getting good reviews from it in the chat right now. So there's that. All right, everybody. It looks like this battle royal is starting. I wish everybody the best of luck. It's going to be fantastic. Miss Mandy says that she was background character number 207 and that she was cut out, which seems contradictory to the statements made earlier about having been in the movie with LL Cool J. However, Miss Mandy, here at the Poke Misfits Rip and Ship Shop, we let everybody write their own story. Miss Liz was born in 88 or 89. Just depends on how she feels about it that day. It is her prerogative as a lady. So we will let you stay counted as character number 207 in the background. No one's cutting you out here. If you're with us, you're one of us, and we're glad you're here, so. Mr. Latour says he was also not in that movie, but that he did love that movie. Well, maybe I'll have to check that out sometime. And look for character 207 and Latour somewhere in the background. Even though he says he wasn't in it, maybe he's just being modest. Like I said, guys, I want to remind you to get your heisting and your commandeering of any nautical vessels under control. We'll be shutting it down here soon. It looks like, Eric, you are our winner of the night. This wonderful Drapion, this damage pump that we pulled on the show this evening, and this Kingdra, like I said, they were also pulled on the show this evening. So, even though they're just hologrammy, they're still famous. Oh, Tiffany Zucchini, ma'am, we're so glad you participate. And we know you'll win next time because you'll be here with us. Now, I want to give a shout out to Eric, Tiffany Zucchini, Jeff, Liam Scott, Ken X, Miss Liz, Latourus, Tiffany Grewell, Ian with Ian, DeFresh, Mandy Waddle, and anybody else I missed. I don't think I did though, but in case I did. Man, we are the Poke Misfits. We want to thank everybody for hanging out with us, for liking and subscribing. Spread the word. Let everybody know we're out there and that we're available to hang with 3 nights a week. Until next time, I just want to remind you that you got to catch them all. And there's no better place than here. We'll see you guys again on Thursday.